Good evening. Thank you, Chairperson Prada. My name is Gale Harvey. I'm here representing the Rhode Island chapter of the National Organization of Women. Before I get into my testimony, I just want to say I have been sitting next to this young man since 3 o'clock this afternoon. He is 18 and he is registered to vote. And much like the students in Florida, he will be voting and his friends will be voting. Just need to keep that in mind. I'm very honored to be next to him. I'd like to say I was here last week to hear the 3 students talk about the gun bills. I was not pleased as a citizen to see that 2 people from the legislature actually said in the newspaper that they were used as political props. Either those 2 people are very terrified of what people are trying to do about guns, or they're morons, I'm sorry, but that was a ridiculous thing to say. These are very brave students who stood up in the rotunda, as this student is sitting here today, to talk about guns, to talk about their lives, to talk about how they feel in schools, and we all need to listen. Thank you. You have 3 pieces of testimony from our organization. We are supporting S2289 Safe Schools, S2319 High Capacity Magazine Ban, and I'm here to testify on behalf of my organization and part as the Coalition Against Gun Violence for the assault ban rifle. In the testimony I submitted to you, it has been brought up by 2 other people about the damage that a bullet from an AR-15 will do to a body. So you will see in the testimony I have submitted the article from the Atlantic magazine from February 22nd. If this is a varmint bullet, then it must destroy woodchucks to smithereens, because what the radiologist said in this article of what she saw to the damage to a student's body, she akined it to a smashed pumpkin or overripe melon smashed by a sledgehammer. So these bullets from an AR-15 cause damage that is horrifying. So I hope you will have time to read the Atlantic article that I've attached. Once somebody is shot by an AR-15, if they survive, they're bound to have serious medical problems. They are bound to have post-traumatic stress syndrome, and their lives will never be the same. When people talk about mental health, illness, we need to lay everything at the foot of mental illness. Well, yeah, probably so. Somebody who picks up an AR-15 probably doesn't have all their marbles in place. But there was an interesting fact about Stephen Paddock, who killed 58 people in Las Vegas with an AR-15. They actually took his brain out and examined it to see if they could find what was wrong with a person who would shoot 58 people at a hotel window. And they found no abnormalities in his brain. 22% of these mass shootings are caused by mental illness. So yes, mental illness is part of it, but AR-15s are part of it. I wish we could have everybody in yellow shirts and orange shirts and red shirts together when we're talking about budgets. Because the first things that get slashed in a budget are services, social services, services for children, food stamps, whatever. We don't have any problem with other areas, but when we're talking about social issues, that's where the budgets get cut. So maybe we could all get together and work on how we're going to do that. I don't want to take up any more of your time. You all have proved that democracy is at work in this chamber. Your patience, and you're allowing us all to speak what we need to speak or our feelings is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much.